Now we have the shins.
Blowing out your kneecaps, douchebag.
New perk for Black Ops shin pods. Automatically reduces damage to the limbs.
But I think one thing is on the topic of, generally snipers in Call of Duty have, been consistently one-shots in Call of Duty 4 and 5 for the most part. But I think if they're going to have sniper, like in Modern Warfare 2 snipers, a lot of people bitched about them getting hit markers, then those Optic kids or something made some stupid petition. Sorry, but I think it's stupid, honestly, because we know Infinity Ward isn't going to do anything. But I think snipers were weaker in Modern Warfare 2 compared to COD 4 and 5 because there was no Juggernaut. If you got into a sniper lobby, they kept one shot on you. You could put it on Juggernaut and balance that because I don't think they're going to make snipers really weak like Battlefield where it usually takes 2 shots. So I think there's going to have to be that balance of stopping power and Juggernaut.
Yeah, I miss Juggernaut a lot. Just primarily because of things like Danger Close Noob Tube. I mean, Blast Shield doesn't work. Like, who the fuck thought that would be a good idea? I like
it. It's just like counteracts the danger close aspect. It doesn't counteract it's not the effect of Blast Shield is not greater than that of danger close.
Yeah.
On top of you losing your radar, which is a huge handicap.
Actually, in World at War, there was 2 Juggernauts. One was Flak Jacket, and then Juggernaut itself. Because in COD 4, it was a super Juggernaut. You were protected, kind of protected against explosives and bullets. But in World at War, they separated, which I thought was a little bit more made sense. If you wanted to have less explosive damage, you put on Flak Jacket, then reduced gun damage was Juggernaut. So I thought that was a pretty good idea.
You see, I think Juggernaut was moved because people bitch so much, and I think people bitch so much because of not Juggernaut itself, because as you know, Juggernaut only saves you from like 1 bullet, but the fact that lag amplifies Juggernaut if hits not registering, and it takes like 4 bullets to kill someone with an MP5, or 3-4. With Juggernaut, if they have Juggernaut on, it will take 5. And then if you have lag, 2-3 bullets can miss, and then it'll take 8 bullets. And people, I've seen people honestly scream down the mic because they can't kill someone with Juggernaut, and it's looked down upon so much. And I really think it shouldn't have been removed. Anything else before we move on to one of our last topics?
I think that just goes hand in hand with like the damage modifiers, like stopping power, Juggernauts. Like I said, where
either have both in or
every gun should just be on the same level, and there's no way you can alter damage.
Yeah, have both in or none in.
Yeah.
What topics? Go ahead.
Okay, another thing was perk balance in general. In Modern Warfare 2, I keep talking about the perks, but that's a pretty important part. Perk balance in COD 4 and 5 was pretty good, I don't like how they did it in Modern Warfare 2 at all because, if somebody was using Bouncing Base or Claymore, you could just strap on Bomb Squad and be fine. And I play a lot of Search, so having Bomb Squad and Dead Silence was pretty nice. But in Modern Warfare 2, I get killed by Claymores all the time because you have to use Ninja in that game because of the lovely heartbeat sensors. You can't use Sitrep and...
Sitrep's useless.
It's fucking garbage.
Sitrep would be better if it actually worked against Ninja.
Yeah,
I know it does work a little bit when they're within 10 feet, but 10 feet is commando range, so...
10 feet is commando range? Like 100 foot is commando range?
Oh, I'm sorry. If you want to get one-shot sniper kills, just use commando.
No commando in Black Ops.
Yeah, I think I've already stated that. No commando.
Yeah.
I just don't think there should be any knife lunge at all. It should be like a last resort.
Yeah,
point-blank slash attack.
I think they said like a while back the knife would be a secondary.
Well, that's all just rumors, but it's a good rumor.
Yeah, it would be pretty good, and then your gun was like 2-hit melee kill. I would like that. But I think you meleeed in COD 2, and speaking of COD 2, going back to an earlier topic, gun balance, recoil. If anybody played Call of Duty 2 here, the SMGs kicked like a horse, and trying using the MP40 in that compared to World at War, it's impossible. I think more recoil is needed, but I'm getting off topic, so what were we talking about?
No, it's fine. We need to, try and discuss everything, because I think recoil is a really important thing. I mean, the thing is, I think they're trying to make Modern Warfare Call of Duty too casual. I mean, look what they did with Modern Warfare 2, death streaks. That's honestly retarded.
Yeah.
they're trying to make it for everyone, so everyone can have a good time. But that's generally not what the Call of Duty is. I mean, I don't know. What do you think?
On that topic, well, I'll just interrupt here. On that topic, there should be like a matchmaking system, like Halo. Now I know Xcal has his infamous easy mode box, but
yeah, I'll find a way around it. Trust me.
The matchmaking system should match people on. I don't think it should go on KD because KD is not someone to judge someone by, but I think they should have like. I don't know what to put this, but in Halo, it actually takes some skill to get to level 50, and I think they should make it more challenging to get to higher levels. Like all you need is time, and you should have to do certain things to level up rather than just sit in the corner and shoot down our support for 100 games. And I think they should matchmake on that.
I don't know. Making a skill-based matchmaking system is definitely a lot harder than it sounds, but. Like they shouldn't be rewarding new players, so like so that the new player doesn't feel handicapped against like, a better player. Like if that's the problem, you match noobs up against noobs, and once they pass a certain point, they get put into the bigger pool of all the other players. Like boot camp, except the last year.
Yeah, but I think they should expand on that for like. I think if you're certain level, like you can search for all the playlists once you get past like boot camp level, but maybe, I think boot camp was like 1 to 10, and then maybe if you're like, I don't know, 30 to 40 or something, there'd be I don't know, like
a veterans playlist they've been in.
A veteran.
Yeah, no one played that.
Bad idea, but I think definitely like maybe dividing it by level would be cool if you want to play with people your own level. I think that would be a pretty good idea because you can like Call of Duty matchmaking is pretty random for the most part.
Yeah, but the only thing is, how are they going to do that? They need to come up with some idea because, as I said before, KD you can't judge people on that. So they'd have to find some sort of formula to work it out.
It's definitely like way harder than it sounds. Like, just make skilled people play against skilled people. Well, how exactly do you define skill unless there's like a referee there who knows everyone?
I'm Robert Bowling. I'm here to be the referee.
I just think that, like, for newer players, like, once they pass a certain point, they can move on from boot camp and they can never go back.
Yeah.
Mm.
Any other
another
topics there? Yeah.
About guns as well, I would definitely say no to the extended mags, and guns need to have recoil. Don't make them too strong, just really try and balance it.
Yeah.
Bring it back to Call of Duty 4 formula.
On that gun point, let's talk about attachments. No thermal. I think we can all agree on that. Like thermal.
No Vietnam heartbeat sensor.
Thermal is way too easy. I was playing today I picked up an ACR noob tube thermal, Ken Burton special, and with the ACR, it has no recoil, so you can basically snipe people across the map with an assault rifle. And
idle sway, that's another important thing.
Yeah.
Personally, I think thermal scopes are garbage, and I really can't stand using them, but I guess that's just me. I don't care if people use them or not.
I do. I hate getting sniped across the map on Wasteland.
In Modern Warfare 2, they made everything not take skill. It was too skill equalized, Guns in World at War, for the most part, sucked, so they took some skill to use to a degree. COD 4 too. But just when guns are so easy, they play themselves. You have attachments like that.
Speaking of playing themselves, Chopper Gunner?
No. If you're going to have something like that, don't have thermal vision. I don't know, in the trailer there was some kind of chopper for the Black Ops. I don't know if that's just single player stuff or what, but
I don't think you should be allowed to control because I don't know. I don't like the thought of AC-130 and Chopper Gunner in the next Call of Duty, but I suppose it's going to be it, but just nerf them to an extent, because anybody can rack up 11 kills and hold down the right trigger for a minute and get, I don't know how many kills, depends how many retards you're playing against that don't want to shoot it down. But
let me point you to 4 for the price of 1, 76 and 1.
Yeah, and also, I've noticed there is no turrets that can point to the sky in Modern Warfare 2. In COD 4 you had stuff like backlog where you could actually get on the turret and shoot down the choppers, but there's none of that in Modern Warfare 2, so why should I have to be forced to kill myself and spawn with a new loadout just to shoot down something my team probably caused. So try and put turrets in the maps, please, so you can shoot them down.
Yeah, but just like COD 4, it was unlimited ammo and like 2 shots without stopping power. I think weaken them a bit, but just have more ways to take down air support. If you we know you're gonna have it in there, but if you're gonna do that, and
anything else you want to touch on? I think we've covered most of our topics.
No death streaks whatsoever. You don't reward people for dying.
Yes, I love the topic killstreaks.
Kill streak, yeah, by spelling is pretty bad, but
I think that's pretty much it.
Well, we can talk about a little bit more general stuff. Beta is probably for sure.
Yeah.
It must.
Yeah, they brought out one for World at War. I think I like that because you can remember the roundhouse bug or glitch where you could get under the map. I'm sure you all remember that.
They fixed that, and then they found another way to get under there.
And then they fixed that, didn't they?
Yeah, and then they found another way.